So 2 minutes with Terry. I just wanted to talk about a really amazing term. Good enemy. Sounds like a contradiction in terms, doesn't it? But it actually affects a lot of us, I think, without realizing it. I remember many, many years ago, decades ago, I was in this relationship and it was a toxic relationship. Note I said toxic relationship, not that he was toxic or I was toxic. The combination was toxic. And I remember when we split up and I was saying to a friend of mine who was a counsellor, and I said, you know, I miss him even though I know the relationship was so bad, it so wasn't right. And he said, that's because it feels like a good enemy. What's a good enemy? A good enemy is something that is familiar, it's comfortable, we keep going back to it, but we know it's not good for us. And I think a lot of us default to our good enemy when we are feeling stressed or scared or when we are fearful of moving forward for whatever reason. So what are some examples of good enemies? Well, a good enemy can be as severe as alcohol, anger, addictions of any sort. Even, you know, we get to an end of a stressful week and what do we say? We'll go, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to have 27 packets of chocolate cookies or chocolate biscuits, don't we? Instead of going, I've had a really big week, I'm going to treat myself to a beautiful fresh lobster or to something that's actually really healthy and supports me. A good enemy is where you probably wake up the next morning and have regret or shame. You come out of a situation and you go, I feel so bad about that, and there's this ugliness inside of you. There's guilt, whatever it is. So when you do feel those things, just pause and ask yourself, am I hanging out with a good enemy? And it doesn't have to be a person, by the way. And if I am staying with a good enemy, what would my life look like if I put that down and chose a good friend, something that supported me? Just something to think about. See you soon.